Cold in the car. Good morning, everybody. I'm so tired. I just sat in Starbucks for 2 hours. To edit my video this morning. For the last like 2 days. The vlog for the last 2 days. So, that'll come out sometime today, I'm sure. I'm not really sure. It's quite windy. Yeah, so I'm headed to Value Village because it's 50% off day today. And I do try and shop for leather and things. When it's half off, because otherwise it can get really expensive and it means that I have to up my prices, and I don't want to do that because I want things to still be an approachable price. I don't want to have a high-end leather business. I just want to have something that's quality. Wow. Shit is going down. It's been a bit of a shit show morning, I guess. Some days when you're just so tired you want to stay in bed for hours and not get out. Well, that was not possible this morning. My alarm went off at 6:30. I was out of bed by 7 and had to leave the house by 7:30. So it's been a morning. At least my video is edited and exported, so when I get home tonight, I can just upload it. I do need to make the thumbnail still, but time to go to 50% off day. Well, I'm back in the car. I didn't really get to film much because, as expected, it was pure pandemonium in there. In fact, there's only like 2 registers open when I got up to the register, but there were so many people shopping, which of course 50% off in the thrift store for all of the clothes and like all of the housewares and like Bed and Bath, I think. Maybe housewares wasn't on sale, but Bed and Bath, yeah, were all on sale as well, which is just nuts. So a lady tried to run me over in the skirt aisle because she wanted at the spot that I was at, and she's like, excuse me, and she's like, I'm trying to shop here. I'm like, I was here first, like I'm not gonna move just because you want to shop here. I'm like, I haven't got to that spot yet, but like if I put my cart in the middle of the aisle, then it's in the way of everybody else. So you can either wait, shop ahead of me, and we can switch spots. But like, she was quite rude. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna be rude back, because sometimes people demand you be nice to them when they're never nice to you, and feel offended when you're not nice, but don't think at all about their own actions. So anyway, I'm quite hungry now. It's 11 o'clock. I still have an hour before I have to be at the store. So I am gonna go see if I can get some food. I only spent like 40 bucks in there. So yeah, let's see how much is left in my bank account. I know approximately how much, but just want to see. Well, that's a look. It's better. Alright, I'm here. Technically, I'm just gonna sit and eat my food. I'm very hungry. Got half an hour before I've got to open the store. Lots of time. I just went to McDonald's. Nothing exciting. I don't, yeah. I don't think they gave me a straw. Which is fine, I guess. Hello everybody. Sorry, I shouldn't really be wearing a hat, but it was cold. And now I'm cold again, but oh well. I'm actually all tucked up in my bed. That's why this angle looks weird, because I'm actually leaning against my pillows, leaning against the wall. And you're sitting on my lap, and I have to hold you in place, so if it's like unsteady, that's what's going on. So, I asked on my Instagram, for some questions because I knew that I hadn't filmed anything really for the last couple of days, and I didn't want to put up like a 3-minute vlog. That's just not fair, and I didn't want to get rid of what I had filmed, so I thought I would do a bit of a Q&A, and I gave you guys almost 24 hours, not quite. I put the question up last night before I went to bed. My nose is itchy. It's itchy. And I said I would answer the questions today and they'll go in the video tomorrow. So, here are my answers to your questions. I got quite a few this time, so yeah. Okay, so first question. What is your ideal type in a guy? Can you name a celebrity who looks similar to this guy? I don't necessarily think I have like a celebrity that I could compare my ideal type, and I'm not even sure I have an ideal type. I want them to be funny. I want them to have a nice smile, a sparkle in their eye, be a good human, give good hugs, be taller than me. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of requirements. Just like, be a good human and be funny and not boring. Also be totally willing to make the first move, because I am not. Because I am quite shy. But, I mean, to be honest, I don't put a lot of thought into it, you know? Okay. Above all else, what do you want us, the viewer, to know about you? Oh boy. That is a really good question. I didn't really read through these ahead of time, so I've not prepared answers or anything. Above all else, I want you to know that I want to start conversations with you about hard topics that people are uncomfortable talking about, like fat phobia, thin privilege, and things like that. And I'm okay to start those hard conversations, but just because I start the hard conversation does not mean that I will let you shit on me for it. I don't take shit from nobody. Okay, what keeps you pushing what keeps pushing you forward? Right now, I think this changes depending on how my life is going at that present moment in time. I don't think I have an overarching thing that always pushes me forward. Maybe then just the will to be successful. That is my dog, by the way. She's decided that she needs to scratch her entire body right now. I think it's the will to be successful, but in my own way. I'm not deciding, I'm not using someone else's idea of success to run my life. My idea of success is to be able to pay my bills and not worry about how much money is left in my bank account. To be able to travel some and potentially live a more mobile lifestyle where I don't have to be tied down to one place. because I have enough money in the bank that if I don't make money for a month, that's fine, or if I don't take on a client project, it's fine. I also want my dog to be able to come with me, and, you know, so I would need, like, a vehicle, i.e. an RV, which is my dream, to live in one for, like, at least a year and just travel the country, travel the United States, go as far as I can, you know, but I need, that all requires money. And so, like, what pushes me forward is, like, getting to that point where I can have a bit more breathing room, and not have it just be, like, a hustle from, like, one thing to the next. I do move at my own speed, though. I don't just think constantly, like, need to go, need to go, need to go. I move at my own speed, and if I know I am not enjoying something anymore, I will stop doing it. Advice. How do I laugh off when someone treats me poorly? Can you do this? You don't laugh it off. You have to, it takes a long time to get to the point where you can be like, oh, okay, well, I mean, yeah, you just were an asshole, but I'm gonna move on because that's more about you than it is about me. It takes a very long time to get to that point, and my whole life, I've been basically, whenever someone is sort of a jerk, I've told them that they're a jerk. Next question. Do you want more pets? Eventually, if I lived in a house, maybe I would get another pet, but my dog doesn't do well with a lot of other animals around. And yes, we have lots of animals in our house, but Abby stays in my room and in our space that is our sanctuary, and she gets very overexcited when the other animals are around and just wants to play and is very high energy around them, but is very chill and peaceful when there's no other dogs to play with. So I don't want her to feel like she has to be going all the time, and so I don't think I would get another pet with her. At some point in time, she won't be in my life anymore, and I don't want to think about that time. Maybe it's 5 years from now, maybe it's 10 years from now, but eventually I will have another pet. But you can see I'm like tearing up because just the idea that she's not in my life anymore makes me quite upset. But something could happen, right? And so one day I will get another pet. Just another pet will not work well with Abby in our space as it currently stands. Plus, if I want to live a more mobile life where I have an RV and stuff like that, more than one animal in an RV would almost be cruel. You know, it's just not enough space. What is your favorite way to move your body? Swimming. 1000% swimming. I love doing aquafit. I do not like the judgmental old ladies that come along with aquafit, and they're like, bless your heart, you've decided to exercise looks on their face. But I do like swimming a lot. I do not like swimming lengths, but I just like being in the pool. If I could just swim and hang out and float around and do aquafit on a regular basis, then I would be very happy. But swimming can actually get kind of expensive when you're doing aquafit classes all the time. So, and there's not really ever any in my, like, the different, like, my skill level, but then also at a time that is convenient for me. So, yeah, I don't know. Plus, I'm not showing up to the pool at like 7 in the morning. It just is not happening. I'm not a functioning human being. I'll probably drown if I should do aquafit at 7 in the morning. It is, what is your Starbucks order? My Starbucks order is venti caramel frappuccino made with light ice and 2% milk. Extra caramel drizzle if I'm ordering it on the app. That just means Cali style. But the light ice and the 2% milk is key. Especially, well, light ice and 2% is both equally important. Light ice, especially in the winter, important because it makes it easier to drink. The 2%, is just because my stomach doesn't like whole milk. What do you want for Christmas? There are many things I would like for Christmas. I would really like, well, I mean, realistically, thinking about what I want for Christmas and what my family would buy me for Christmas are two different things, because I would like a new content planner for Christmas, but I'm not gonna get one. I will have to purchase that myself. I would really love it if someone paid for me to get my hair done. You know, blonder, because it's pretty much grown out, you know, actually. That's not gonna happen either, more than likely. I don't know. I don't really, like, I don't need anything, and if I need something, I just buy it for myself, because I am self-sufficient like that. I will likely get pajamas for Christmas and socks, because those are things that are really easy to get for me. I did tell my sister, I asked specifically for a laptop stand that sticks to the bottom of your laptop from Moft. I'll link it in the description because it's very cool. And I don't think I'm getting it, mostly because I think that's what I asked my sister for, and I don't think she was going to be able to get it in time, so I will just buy it myself. Can't really think of anything else. I really just like getting money and gift cards, because it means that I can buy things that I actually need and want myself, and not worry about hurting someone's feelings when I don't like the thing they got. I'm very particular, you know? Next question. I'm new to the channel, but it seems like you have your own business and clothing line, question mark. I do not have my own clothing line unless you count merch, which I don't, because I just like putting sassy things on a t-shirt. But I do have my own business, so you would be correct about that. When you go out, do you drink? And if you do, what do you drink? No, I do not drink. What's your favorite thing about Canada? Not being scared to go to the hospital if I break something and that I'll become bankrupt. What is your opinion about K-pop? As in, do you like it? By the way, I love you so much. Thank you. I don't really like K-pop. If I can't sing along to a song, it's mostly in another language, and I don't understand what is being said, then I won't really jive with it all that much. So, because I like to be able to sing along to it on the radio and know what's going on. What is your biggest pet peeve when it comes to your weight? I guess my biggest pet peeve about when it comes to my weight is that people assume that I'm trying to lose weight all the time. Like, you wouldn't believe how many times when I post out what I eat in a day, I get all these comments about, like, oh, you're never gonna lose weight if you eat that. You know, how do you think you're gonna lose weight by doing that? And it's like, nowhere in here did I say I was trying to lose weight. I didn't say this was to lose weight. I didn't say I wanted to lose weight. I didn't say I was trying to. The title doesn't indicate that. The thumbnail doesn't. None of the tags do. Just because I'm showing you what I ate does not mean I'm attempting to lose weight. People make a lot of assumptions like that, and I'm just not. And, like, just because I am fat does not mean that I should want to not be fat. That's not the worst thing you can be in the world. A murderer is. Okay, only 3 more questions to go. Do you give handmade gifts to your family, friends on for the holidays? Sometimes, yes, I do. Not this year so much, mostly because I just haven't had the time really don't know what they would want for a handmade gift. And handmade gifts can sometimes be a lot more expensive and wasteful. If you've never made it before, then just buying something that you know they'll love. Although my family doesn't really appreciate handmade things or ethically produced things. They really just want the thing they asked for, like a video game or a tape dispenser, which is what my mom asked for last year. So making them something handmade doesn't really have the same impact as you would think it would. Now, I have found cool things for my sister before at markets and things like that obviously are handmade, but it's not necessarily handmade by me, and so I don't know. I think just buying something thoughtfully can be just as impactful as making something. It's more about making something of quality or finding something of quality that you know they're going to use for years. Okay, 2 more questions. So next question is, how do you wrap your holiday gifts? I have been up until this point using paper, and I still have wrapping paper from last year that I will use up this, like, you know, I haven't bought any more. I will use up what I have, and when it's gone, I won't buy any more. In the future, I'll probably just wrap them in like craft paper. I really do like opening presents. Like, I love the act of unwrapping a present, and it just makes me feel good that somebody got me something, and I never want to take that away from somebody. So I would try and figure out a way in the future to provide that experience, but still have it be recyclable. Because I have seen the amount of paper, or like wrapping paper, that goes in the garbage, because I know it's not recyclable. I've always known it's not recyclable. And when you fill up between 4 or 5 adults, and you fill up an entire trash bag of wrapping paper that isn't recyclable on Christmas morning, that is not good. That's one more bag of wrapping paper. But I also already have it. I'm not buying more, and so I won't waste what I already have just to throw it out to then be more eco-friendly. I already have it. It's already in the environment, so I might as well use what I have. You know? Okay, last question. And it's a good one. Will you do more try-ons? Yes. I found that I really do like... Hi, buddy. I know. You just want some attention, don't you? I really like doing the try-on videos, especially like in the fitting room try-ons, because it means I don't have to buy all the clothes first and spend $500 or $600 on clothes just to then send it all back because it didn't fit. Yes, I will do more try-ons. What I won't do is I won't buy clothes just to do try-ons. I will buy clothes that I want and I need, and then I will try them on for you as like a little haul or whatever. If I buy one thing, I will try it on and show it to you. Well, most of the time. If I buy 10 things, I will most of the time try it on and show it to you. What I won't do is just buy clothes to show them to you. That's wasteful on all parts, even if I can return it, because you are then shipping a package by courier, which uses gas and emits CO2. You're wasting the packaging, and then you have to send it all back and make all that wastefulness again. Plus, if I open all of that, then I end up with a bunch of packaging that now they then have to, if I send it back, they then have to repackage it, so it's more plastic wasted. And it is wasteful all around Also, I have to put that money out for something that's not gonna fit. Or I may not know if it fits, and I'm not gonna buy it if I don't like it. So, you know, that's just a wasteful practice that I don't appreciate. And so unless I need something or I really, really love it, I'm not gonna buy it. Simple as that. But if I buy something, I will try it on and show it to you. That's the compromise. Okay? Alright, everybody. Thank you very much for basically watching a 30-minute Q&A. My battery is flashing at me, so I'm gonna go, and I will see y'all soon. Bye!